today I am gonna go and swim in this local lake. I don't really know whether or not exercise is good for, like, if you've got some kind of lung disease. I mean, I'm assuming that it is, because, like, why else? Like, what else is going to help? Like, surely, like, building up lung capacity is a good thing. So, since I was told that I had this autoimmune disease, like, I went through, like, a few different emotions. Like, my immediate emotion was so stupid. My immediate emotion was I felt like, I knew I was right. I've been saying for like 3 or 4 years I don't feel well, and finally someone believes me. Because I was really starting to think, if they don't find something this time, I'm gonna have to go to mental health services for health anxiety, because I really believe something is wrong and they're not finding anything. So I just knew something wasn't right. But I had felt like that for a few years, and slowly more and more symptoms were coming. So yeah, so that was my first initial feeling, was like, and then as the weeks kind of went on, I felt like, okay, so, like, I'm not crazy, there is something wrong. We read up about undifferentiated connective tissue disease, which is the diagnosis I got, and apparently, like, a third of people, it doesn't get any worse. A third of people, it turns into some sort of differentiated connective tissue disease, like lupus or something else, and then for a third of people they go into remission. So I was like, right, well, I'm going to be in that third of people. I'm going to go into remission. I'm going to, like, do everything I possibly can to look after my health and build myself up, and, like, I'm going to, like, do everything I can. I'm going to learn. I'm going to do what I can to make myself be in that group that goes into remission. So diet, lifestyle, exercise, this is it. And the thing is that for the past few years, like, especially for the last sort of like 18 months to 2 years, I haven't been working because I had to leave my job because of my son's needs. So when I made that choice, I already had decided to massively work on my health because I hadn't been feeling well. And I did really improve, and I improved so much to the point that last July I ran the big half in London. I ran the half marathon. I mean, very slowly. I can't remember how. I think I finished it in like just over 3 hours, and like I was absolutely in so much pain at the end, but I did manage to do it. Like, and I also swam like a mile around the Serpentine. I was like regularly running, and I was regularly doing, like, I was building up my distances. I was like really wanted to focus on my health, and I was getting kind of frustrated because my Fitbit, how it measures your VO2 max on the Fitbit, I think it just calls it your fitness score. And my fitness score for my age was average, like slightly below average, I think. And like I'd been really consistently running and swimming and doing exercise classes and loads of physical stuff, and I really just wanted it to move up to good, and it just was not budging. In fact, at a certain point I think it moved down a bit, and I was like, why? And like I wasn't really running faster, even though I could run for longer. I slowly got faster. So I thought like, well, I'm slowly getting faster. Like I managed to run one 5k in like, was it under half an hour? I'm not even sure, but I ran like my best time for a 5k, and I was like, so I'm slowly getting there, and I decided to join a running group to help, and then like a bunch of stuff happened, and then I started to develop all of these rashes, and my skin on my hands had already been like getting bad like over that year, even though my health was quite good. I could not get control of this like dry, cracking skin on my fingers. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what to do about it. It was so painful. I was like super gluing the fistulas back together because it was the only way to relieve the pain. I'm telling my GP about that, and she looked at me like I was insane. And I was like, but I don't know what else to do. Like, I just don't know what else to do about it. So yeah, overall, I'm kind of like muddled up about the best thing to do. But I'm gonna go for a swim today and see how it goes. I always feel better after I go swimming. I like really get nervous on the way there, but I do feel better, and I managed to swim a lot further than I thought I would be able to swim. In fact, that's the longest I've ever swum in that lake. I suppose like the fear recently that I won't be able to complete it is why I think just do the short little loop ones. But it was so warm today. I think that massively made a difference. I suppose I'm not really thinking about how much the temperature makes a difference to the swim, because when it's cold, I suppose you are just working so much harder, you're losing so much more energy. But it was really warm today, and what was really nice was it was my dad's birthday, and my parents came and met me, and then once I finished swimming, we had an ice cream sitting by the lake. And now I'm off on my way to pick up my little boy, and it's a lovely day, so I think we need to make a plan for some fun for this afternoon. So I'll see you later.